All right, so you've been prescribed Dronedarone, also known as Multaq. Let's talk. We're going to break down the most critical things you need to know to make sure this medication works for you. And trust me, it's probably simpler than you think. I want you to focus on just one number with me, 4%. That's it. It might not sound like much, but this little number, it is literally the key to your entire treatment. So what's the big deal with 4%? Well, it means that if you take Dronedarone the wrong way, your body might only be using 4% of it. That's basically like not taking it at all. But, and this is the really good news, the fix for this is incredibly simple. Let's get right into it. Okay, so here we go. Section 1. This is it. This is the single most important rule for making this medication work. If you remember only one thing from our chat today, make it this next part. It's gonna sound a little strange, but hear me out. The secret to Dronedarone isn't actually in the pill itself. It's what's on your plate. Food is the literal key that unlocks this medicine's power. Without it, your body just can't absorb the drug properly. It's like having a car key but never putting it in the ignition. And wow, just look at the difference a meal makes. See that tiny little bar on the left? That's your 4% absorption on an empty stomach. But when you take it with food, bam, the absorption just skyrockets. You go from ineffective to fully effective with one simple action, eating a meal. It's a total game changer. So, now that we know why we have to take it with food, how do we build that into a super simple, consistent routine? Well, once you get the why, the how becomes incredibly straightforward. Your standard dose is going to be one 400 milligram tablet. That's the amount that's been carefully calculated to work best when it's absorbed correctly, which, as we now know, means with food. And the routine? It could not be simpler. You'll take one tablet with your breakfast and a second tablet with your dinner. That's it. When you tie your medication to your meals, it's so much easier to remember, and you know it's always going to be effective. Now, you might be wondering, does it matter what I eat? Well, any meal is way, way better than no meal. But if you want to give your medicine a little extra boost, meals with some healthy fats are especially good. Think about things like avocado, eggs, or meals made with olive oil. This doesn't mean you need a high-fat meal or anything, just that a little healthy fat can really help your body grab onto that medicine. Okay, so we've got the do's down pat. Now let's talk about the don'ts. And believe me, this part is just as important for keeping you safe and making sure the medication can do its job. All right, these two are at the very top of the list, and they are non-negotiable. First, absolutely no grapefruit or grapefruit juice. Second, no St. John's wort, which is a common herbal supplement. And let me be clear, these aren't just mild suggestions. They are strict rules to follow. And here's why this is so critical. Grapefruit messes with how your body processes the drug, which can cause the levels in your blood to get dangerously high. St. John's wort does the complete opposite. It can make your body break down the drug way too fast, making it much less effective. So, two different problems, both of them really bad news. Look, life happens, and at some point, you might forget a dose. It's okay, but it's really important to know exactly what to do. So here's the simple game plan so you're always ready. Let's make this crystal clear. If you realize you missed a dose, you do one thing. Nothing. You just skip that dose completely and wait to take your next one at its regular scheduled time. What you absolutely do not do is take it when you remember. Or, and this is critical, double up on your next dose. This is a vital safety point. I want you to burn this into your memory. Never, ever double your dose to try and catch up. Doing that can lead to an accidental overdose and is way more dangerous than just missing one dose. Just wait for the next one. Simple as that. Okay, finally, let's talk about long-term success. Taking your medication correctly is really a partnership between you and your healthcare team to make sure you stay safe and well for the long haul. This is so important. Even if you start to feel great, your rhythm feels stable, and you think, hey, I'm cured, you must not stop taking Dronedarone on your own. Stopping suddenly can cause your heart rhythm issues to come right back. Always talk to your doctor first. Now, to make sure everything's working as it should, your doctor is going to schedule some routine tests. This will probably include things like regular blood tests to check on your liver function and ECGs to monitor your heart's rhythm. This is a completely normal and important part of your care plan. And while your doctor is monitoring you, you're part of the team too. It's important you keep an eye on how you feel. So be aware of these red flag symptoms and call your doctor right away if you experience them. Any new shortness of breath or swelling in your legs, any yellowing of your skin or eyes, or a heart rate that just feels unusually slow. I know we've covered a lot, but honestly, it all boils down to three simple, powerful rules for success.
Here they are. Number one, always take it with a meal. That's how you get from 4% to full effectiveness. Number two, never take it with grapefruit or St. John's wort. And number three, if you miss a dose, just skip it and wait for your next scheduled one. These three rules, that's your foundation for success.
So, I'll leave you with this question. What's one small step you can take today to lock this routine in? Maybe it's setting a reminder on your phone right now, or maybe it's just moving your pill bottle next to your coffee maker. That one small action is the first step toward taking control of your health with confidence. You've got this.